Hello? 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 What is up? No, I do not have the Scaramouche guy. I literally got a haircut. So I think it looks a lot better now because before it was a little bit too long for my liking, to be honest. Yeah, so as you can read the title, today we're going to be watching the 2.6 stream and just talking about it a little bit. I haven't watched any of it yet. Most of you guys know probably that it aired yesterday. And the reason why I didn't watch it live is because I had to wake up later, like earlier that day, but like later than the live stream. And at like 2 a.m., I was like, am I really going to be able to wake up for this and do what I have to do after this? And the answer was no, because if I did wake up at 6 or 6:30 a.m. whenever the live stream was, I'm pretty sure that would have guaranteed the rest of my day was ruined. So I took the executive decision to not watch it live, and we're going to watch it today. So, I debated not even watching it at all on stream, but I figured I was going to watch it anyway, so why not? And I guess people are interested to see what I think about the stuff that they're going to reveal. So, okay, let's see. I do have it open over here. Let me get my chat popped out. So I haven't seen anything about this yet. Surprisingly, there were not a ton of Twitter spoilers that I had to avoid. I did see the banners though. But we just get right into it, I suppose. Let me know if the volume is good once it starts playing.
Tell me, traveler, how have your adventures been lately? With the change of season, perhaps you could consider taking time to travel and explore with friends. Inazuma will soon be holding the magnificent Iridori Festival to commemorate the 5 Kasen.
It's actually quite nice watching this back not live because it means I can actually pause it. And also there's subtitles, so I don't have to end up missing stuff. Too loud? Okay.
The 5 Kasen were a group of 5 talented poets from ancient Inazuma. It will be an international cultural festival that will leave you with many memories. It is my honor to invite you to attend the festival and enjoy the special events together. Okay,
so there's an Inazuma festival. It makes sense why we're getting Ayato, and I know that Ayaka is also having a rerun. But why is is there a reason why Venti's coming back? Like that just caught me so off guard. Okay, so the thing about my Scaramouche hat is I do have it. It's on the floor over there, but it's pretty fragile. So I have to reassemble it at some point. I've been super lazy, so I haven't reassembled it. But there's a few pieces lying around, and I've been too lazy to put it back together. So.
Hey, I'm down. Count me in.
I knew you'd be interested, Zach.
Greetings, travelers, and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 2.6 special program.
Woo.
I'm Zach Aguilar, and as many of you already know, I voice Ether in Genshin Impact. And joining me in the tea house today, we have...
Hi, everybody. I'm Erica Mendez, and I voice Kamisato Ayaka.
Hey, everybody.
Wait. wait. Did anyone notice how Ether has like these mitten hands, but
Hi, everybody. I'm Erica
Ayato
Mendez,
has
and I voice
fingers. The other characters have fingers. Like, that's pretty interesting. I guess they had different artists draw these or whatever, but just seeing them next to each other is a little bit jarring.
Ayaka.
Hey, everybody. I'm Chris Hackney, the voice of Ayaka's brother, Kamisato Ayato.
Sweet. So great to have you guys.
Thanks.
And looks like I get to be a part of the Kamisato clan today.
You can be our annoying little brother.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Hey, guys.
So, I know Erica has made a brief special appearance before, but this is our first time officially having you both as hosts for a special program.
Yeah, I did a little tour guide-ish segment back when we were showing off the Inazuma locations, so it's really cool to be able to be a part of the gaggle of people at the table this time.
I'm interested to see what Ayato's
I'm
kit
excited.
is.
This is my first time being here.
I haven't seen his stuff yet.
This is the first time we get to introduce everyone to Kamisato Ayato, so I'm stoked.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have you guys and just to be able to do this. Let's get right into it because we've got a lot of exciting new content to cover today. So how about we get things started with a first look at the trailer for version 2.6, Zephyr of the Violet Garden.
Ooh.
Wow, it's
Nah,
so beautiful
Dingley's voice
here.
is
So
a
many
bit
things
deeper, I
I've
think.
never seen before. Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you
Why
might
are
see
Clean
at the
Albedo there?
festival?
A signed first edition is going to become quite the collectible. I've got
Oh,
to get my
Shinko
hands on a
too?
copy.
Well, everybody's assembling.
I've been here since last night so I could buy a figurine.
Arataki numero uno Ito challenge you to an all-out, no-holds-barred, anything-goes duel. Ah!
But it fails to fulfill the most crucial element, inspiration.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of stuff, but I just don't really understand what's going on.
Greetings.
I mean, I'm
Ayaga
guessing they're
has
all there for
mentioned
the
you on
festival.
numerous occasions. Delighted to make your acquaintance. I am head of the Kamisato clan, Kamisato Ayato.
His weapon looks really cool.
Cascade.
Okay, got the same sword style as Kazuha, Ayato, and Raiden. Makes sense.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait.
Ooh,
Now to
the
start
visual effects
reeling
look
them in.
clean. Is Albedo really going to be that important in this event? Why? I mean, okay. So they put him on the art here, but I just remembered that for the Lantern Rite art that we had kind of recently, they put Xiao and Shenhe on the the same style of art thing for the update, and they really did not have that much involvement in like the quest. So I don't know. I guess they just throw on whatever characters they want.
If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order
Ooh,
has their
I like the
eyes on
music.
this location.
As the heli drills go in, they never emerge again.
Give me Western vibes.
Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order.
Ooh.
A whole city that's floating in the air. Upside
Wow. Wait, that's
More
really
than
sick.
one kind of strange
I wonder if we'll be
power
able to walk
exists
upside down
here,
too.
that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
What's this?
Conversation's
I did see
over.
Dainsley was
Brace
back.
yourselves.
Encumber us no more.
Find a way to stop that thing!
Wait, who's that? I'm Brett. Never mind that. I thought that was Lisa for a second. I don't know why. Okay, that was a pretty good trailer. I'm pretty interested to see what they do with the oh, I'm guessing that's a new Archon quest, right? And last time we had an Archon quest with Dain's Infinite, we got a lot of really cool reveals and information and stuff. So hopefully they keep up with that in this one as well.
Wow, so intense.
That was pretty epic.
That
Oh,
festival was
man.
beautiful, and then straight into the chasm, and
I know. Things
Yeah.
got dark real fast in
I've
that
been waiting for more Lisa,
It's
Lloyd.
like everybody
been
was
pretty
having
absent.
a lot of fun, and then it's serious time with
yeah,
that music.
and an introduction by Kamisato Ayato. just saying.
Yes,
Of course, of course.
our new character. And as always, speaking of Ayato, let's dive in by taking a look at our new playable character.
Yes. Okay.
Kamisato Ayato.
You guys know I was pretty disappointed with the eye, so don't want to get my hopes up too high, but praying. Nice attack animations as always. I wouldn't expect any less. Okay, so basically, this reminds me of like Ayaka's charge attack. So that's neat. I'm guessing that's his elemental skill and very nice burst animation. Okay, creates a field. Okay, and he has his like water sword thing. All right.
Most people hunker down against a strong headwind. Only a few know how to utilize it to their advantage.
Ooh, looking pretty sleek.
That voice, though. Chris, you sound great.
Powerful yet elegant. Just saying.
Oh, man. His moves look so cool.
The elemental burst, right?
Yeah.
That like flashy thing in there. That's so cool.
Love it.
I love his elegance as he fights and moves. Really, all of his animations feel very elegant to me. And
Yeah.
did you guys catch him drinking boba tea too?
Dude, I think okay. I don't know if there's a hot take because I mean I think it's very funny in a way, but I think it's a little bit too silly for my liking. The fact that he just like pulls out boba from his sleeve, is just silly. It's
Now
just
look,
silly.
man, anytime's a good time for boba. Just saying.
I agree, but wait, where did you even get that from?
Shh.
How much
Kamisato
boba?
family. No, Kamisato family secret.
What? Huh?
If you're really wondering, in-game Ayato buys his milk tea from a little food stall in Inazuma City.
I gotta find that place.
You know, but it's quirks like that Ayato has that makes people wonder if he's kind of spoiled, even though he's served as the
I
head of
guess
the Kamisato clan for some time now.
It would help
For
if there was a
example-
little bit more context rather than us just seeing his idol animation straight up.
He always gives any defective-looking food he makes to Toma, and
Hey. The Kamisato clan has an image to keep up, okay?
you're right.
Well, I think we can all feel sorry for Toma now. Poor Toma.
Oh.
And speaking of which, the first impression many of us ever had of Ayato was actually from Ito's character teaser. He was that mysterious voice at the end of the video.
Oh.
Actually, it turns out that Ito has a pretty good opinion of Ayato. I mean, Ito even calls
When
him
he
bro.
sips the boba, you can see
You know,
it going
that's
through the straw.
interesting
I did
because
not
I'm
know that
curious
actually.
how
That
those
is pretty
two
cool.
could
Though.
possibly get along.
Ito is he's real and a simple and down-to-earth kind of Oni. But all it takes is a few words from Ayato, and Ito's super inspired and ready to take on any challenge.
Ayato does have that effect on people. For those who don't know, he came to the position as the head of the Kamisato clan at a very young age and was able to bring the clan back to its feet while facing some huge difficulties at the time. And while we're on the subject of Ayato, Chris, why
It'll
don't
probably
you give
show
us a
up in
closer
his
look at some of his
story
skills?
quest at some point.
Sure, leave it to me.
Okay, here's this part where I'm really interested in.
Kamisato Ayato wields a sword and is a master of the Kamisato art Tachijutsu, just like his sister. However, what sets
I really
him
thought he was
apart
going
is
to be a
his
pull-on
hydro vision.
character, but
In combat,
I don't
Ayato
mind that
can
he's a
unleash
sword.
large AoE damage in a short amount of time and is capable of increasing the effects of his team's normal attacks. After using his elemental skill, Kamisato Art Kyoka, Ayato shifts positions to enter the Takimeguri Kanka state and leaves a watery illusion at his original location. The watery illusion can explode, dealing AoE hydro damage. In the Takimeguri Kanka state, Ayato's normal attacks become Shunsuiken, which are like quick watery blades capable of dealing AoE hydro damage. After a Shunsuiken attack hits an opponent, it will grant Ayato the Namisen effect, increasing the damage dealt by Shunsuiken based on Ayato's current max HP.
I don't know how I feel about that. Scaling off of his max HP, I feel like early impression is, I don't really see why it would be that useful on him. Like, why? What's the point of making him scale with HP? Maybe
The
there's more
Takimeguri
to
Kanka
it.
state will be cleared when Ayato leaves the field or when he uses his elemental skill again.
So, sounds like we better be careful if we don't want to accidentally cancel a state.
Exactly. Next, he has a passive talent, Kamisato Art Mine wo Matoishi Kiyotaki, which means lucid rapid spiraling the summit, in case you were wondering. With this talent, when Ayato uses his elemental skill and when the water illusion explodes, he will gain a set amount of Namisen stacks. Ayato's elemental burst, Kamisato Art Suiyu, will unveil a garden of purity in which bloom water blades will rain down and attack opponents within its AoE.
Ooh,
Okay,
sounds pretty.
so an AoE
Gorgeous.
supportive kind of,
This
hydro
will increase the
applicator.
normal attack damage of characters within that AoE.
Increase
After
normal attack
unlocking
damage,
another
okay.
passive talent, Kamisato Art Michiyuku Hagetsu, if Ayato is not on the field and his energy is low, he will regenerate a set amount of energy at regular intervals. In daily life, Ayato's more indulgent
Yeah,
side
that seems pretty okay. I think that's actually pretty important because based on what we saw from his own elemental skill, the energy generation did not look that good. It looked like once every
a set amount of energy at regular
attacks.
intervals.
So
In
it's
daily
actually gonna be
life,
pretty important
Ayato's
on him.
more indulgent side tends to come out from time to time. With his passive talent, Kamisato Art Daily Cooking, when Ayato cooks a dish perfectly, he has a set chance to receive an additional suspicious dish of the same type.
Which I'm pretty sure he just turns and sends straight to Toma.
Oh,
Yup.
Oh, wait! Guys, I get it now. That's why Toma could eat all the strange stuff during the hot pot game before. He's had a lot of practice eating weird things.
oh, no wonder. That makes so much sense now. In all seriousness, though, I think that the passive talent it's really simple, but it's pretty interesting.
All right, so let's talk about how travel.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, I'm guessing just from what I've seen that the HP scaling is just a bonus, right? Like, unlike Hu Tao, who actually does get some kind of benefit from having more HP, aside from just she gets more attack or pyro damage with it. So with Hu Tao, it actually is a little bit nice to have a lot of HP on her because it means you can be below your 50% HP threshold without being really close to dying, so I think that's HP scaling makes a lot of sense on her. And there's other parts of her kit that scale with her HP, but I don't know, for Ayato it's even as an extra bonus, it doesn't really make sense because at least with Yai, she has some scaling off of her elemental mastery, but there are certain supports in the game that can give you elemental mastery, right? Like Sucrose and Albedo both have different ways of granting your team extra elemental mastery, so that would be some kind of team building synergy there. But I don't think there's any characters in the game that give you extra max health, so that really all comes down to your build. And it's okay, a consolation if you happen to get HP rolls on your artifacts, but I don't know, it just doesn't really sit right with me. I guess
Can
we'll keep
get
going now.
Kamisato Ayato in the new version.
Yep.
Okay, well, Zhongli's a little bit of a different case. So his shield scales with HP, and that makes sense because he's a defensive character. He's not going to scale with attack or whatever. There's really no point in building attack on him. And the only reason why his damaging abilities scale with HP is because of the overblown reaction to his release, and people really wanted him to do more damage. So I feel like Zhongli's not really that great of a comparison. I don't know. Yeah, it does kind of fit with the Hydra theme of healing, but just it doesn't sit right with me.
It's time to dive into the coming event wishes.
Ayato will be available for the earlier part of version 2.6 via the Azure Excursion event wish. At the same time, Venti will also be available via his own event wish called Ballad in Goblets.
Right.
right.
I figured they would have put Venti on the second half with Ayaka rather than at the same time as Ayato, but maybe it's just the way the events line up or something.
We're getting another Venti rewrun.
Yeah!
And that's
I'm
not
pretty sure they always have the under development thing just thrown in there because things can happen, so it's just making sure they have themselves covered.
all. In the later part of version 2.6, Kamisato Ayaka will be returning for her first rerun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
As for
I
the
could get
new
a
weapon
rerun before
event wish,
Kazuha, it's
travelers
crazy.
will see an all-new Inazuman 5-star sword called Haran Geppaku Futsu. So be sure to keep an eye out for that as well. In version 2.6, Kamisato Ayato's very own story quest, Cyprus's Custos chapter, will also be available for travelers to play through. As the Sakoku decree has been lifted and Inazuma is welcoming in a new era of progress, the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions are presented with a rare, joyous occasion. But beneath the surface of this happy time, trouble is stirring. As head of the Yashiro Commission, Ayato will find himself in an unusual position. Everybody can look forward to exploring all of this amazing new story.
Wow.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hard to rationalize like how they place their banners because, I don't know. You would think like, oh, if they wanna, make a lot of money, they would just put Kazuha as a rerun with Aika, just cause. But they're holding on to him, so I don't know. I can't really even try to begin to understand their thought process. There's probably a lot more factors that go into it, like maybe Kazuha will have some kind of involvement in whatever event is happening next patch or whatever. But so I mean, just for reasons like that, it's hard to like try to understand this kind of things.
Really cool, especially the Traveler and Ayato meeting for the very first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be so exciting. If you're looking forward to playing this new story quest, then just remember to save up those story keys.
You know I will.
Yeah, save up the story keys that I've been
now that we've seen the
sitting
new
on 3
character
for like the
coming our
past
way,
month.
let's jump into the all-new area travelers will be able to explore in version 2.6. In our previous special program, we gave everyone a sneak preview of the new area called the Chasm.
Ooh.
I don't
Let's
trust
watch
any
a quick
rumors
trailer to see what
about
travelers can
characters,
expect
especially
to encounter
Varka,
during their
because
adventures in this new area.
Let's
I
go.
really don't think we'll get him for still quite a while. Varka is the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. Jean is the acting Grandmaster because Varka went on an expedition before the start of the game. Very dark and brooding. To be expected, though. Honestly, from the way they worded Ayato's story quest, it's probably going to be another date story quest. So I wonder if people are going to get mad about that one too.
I can't wait to glide down the chasm. It looks so fun.
That's the
Just
first
chill.
thing I thought of, yeah.
I love it.
Oh my
It's scary, but just think of all the air you'll get.
I mean, it'll be amazing to explore, for sure.
I just don't want to run into that monster, though. It was kind of scary.
So cool. As we saw in the trailer, the outside of the chasm is really beautiful, but there are also deep underground levels that exist far below the surface.
That's where all the scary stuff happens.
Yeah. While exploring the deep underground levels, travelers will need to use a gadget called a Lumenstone Adjuvant to aid them in exploration. This gadget will illuminate the darkness, allowing everyone to explore even the darkest of places.
So it's
Okay,
Minecraft,
so that'll make it a little less
cave
scary
exploring
then.
vibes.
Travelers will be able to enhance the Lumenstone Adjuvant to increase its capabilities. Doing so will also allow travelers to explore more efficiently and will even grant us a variety of rewards, including a 4-star weapon billet and an all-new name card.
Wow.
Nice.
In the chasm,
Wow, so
travelers will
crazy. 1 4-star weapon billet. Okay, new artifacts. I've been pretty interested. I've heard that we were getting new artifacts, but I didn't know what they were. So let's take a look. Thankfully, these descriptions aren't super long. Ocean Huge Clam is literally an essay for its 4-piece set passive, but no, this was live yesterday, but I just didn't watch until today. Okay, both of them attack plus 18% for the 2-piece. That's actually pretty nice because we don't have, I mean, outside of Gladiators, I don't know which other ones have that, but that is very helpful for a lot of characters. So I'm hoping that these artifact sets will be able to be used on a good range of characters. Okay. After an elemental burst, this character will gain the nascent light effect, increasing their attack by 8% for 16 seconds. Okay, when this character's HP decreases, their attack will further increase by 10%. This increase can occur this way a maximum of 4 times. This effect can be triggered once every 0.8 seconds. Nascent light will be dispelled when the character leaves the field. Elemental burst is used again during the duration. The original will be dispelled. Okay, well, taking when the character HP decreases, there are only a handful of characters that can do that to themselves. Obviously, this is a Shao artifact set. I did see that this mask is like similar to the Electro Yaksha. So if there's some lore, I'm guessing we're gonna get some lore in those artifacts that are in those artifact piece descriptions. Okay, so that's I literally take back what I said about this artifact set being able to be used on a range of characters, because this is not very universal. I mean, well, when artifact sets like the aesthetic matches the characters, that's really just a coincidence. Like Pale Flame, it matches Yule's color scheme, but if you read like the stuff about it, it's about the Fatui, so it really doesn't like mesh. But anyways, this is all, I'm guessing, Yaksha lore related stuff. So okay, it gives them attack. You can do that up to elemental burst, increase their attack by 8%, and then when they get hurt, their attack increases more. But like most teams are just gonna have shields, and you don't really want to get hit. So I obviously they wanted to make a set that's like perfect for Xiao. It's just kind of interesting because Xiao isn't even getting a rerun on this patch. Hu Tao can't really use it well because Hu Tao's not very burst reliant, and also she can only decrease her HP like once every like I forgot what the cooldown is, like 15 or 20 seconds. And she can't do it multiple times, and clearly it wants it. You need to be like constantly having your each HP decrease so that you can max it at 4 times. Yeah, I mean, well, plunge. Oh, if you're against Rift Hounds, right. I don't know. I feel like plunge damage also would have not been great, because how like on other characters you might plunge attack like every now and then if you're on the side of a mountain, but nobody really uses it as like their main form of offense other than Xiao, you know. I don't know. I don't really feel like there's much they could have done to make it a little bit more useful in general, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll get more characters down the line who have like self damaging abilities. All right, let's see the next set. This one, okay, when normal attack hits opponents, there's a 36% chance that it will trigger Valley Right, which will increase normal attack damage by 70% of attack. This effect will be dispelled 0.05 seconds after a normal attack deals damage. Okay, so I'm guessing that means you hit opponents, you get this, you trigger this chance, and then your next attack will just do more damage. So you're like your next single attack will do more damage. If a normal attack fails to trigger Valley Right, the odds of it triggering next time will increase by 20%. Okay, that's kind of makes sense. That like if you don't activate this chance, it's not gonna, like if you have a really big unlucky streak, you're not gonna be completely locked out of like the 4-piece bonus. I do think it's interesting. I like that they're going for a little bit of a more of a unique take on it. So I'm guessing that this set is somewhat meant to go on Ayato, right? But wait, is it? I can't really tell because Ayato doesn't really seem like a normal attacker. Like, does his E count as normal? Oh, it does count as normal attacks, doesn't it? Okay, that does make sense then. Some said the Vermilion one would be kind of bad if you were to buff Xiao with Bennett because of diminishing returns. Wait, what do you mean by that? Wait, how does Bennett affect? How does Bennett affect this? I'm pretty sure Bennett is used with him because the attack buff is pretty useful. Yoimiya, I feel like it wouldn't be good on Yoimiya because her normal attacks have like what's it called? Yoimiya's damage like multipliers on her normal attacks are not very good because she's meant to do like smaller, like faster, rapid attacks rather than one like big attack, which is what this set seems to be on. Bennett's already gives so much attack, so even more attack would give less impact. Okay, I don't know if I'm missing something. I think someone might have to help explain this to me about the more attack thing. Because I don't really see why having that would be a problem. Since enemies go everywhere in Bennett's ring. I can kind of see that, but I don't think it's too big of a problem. I guess it would matter how this like attack bonus and how Bennett's attack bonuses are calculated, because if they're calculated separately or if they stack on each other, I guess that would make a difference. Too much attack has diminishing returns. I suppose. I mean, I don't really I'm not super invested into like the calculation side of like team comps and that kind of thing. But I guess we will have to wait and see for that. But just from I'll just talk about design because that's what I'm more comfortable with. But from a design standpoint, I don't really like the first set. I feel like it's too niche. But the second set I do think is interesting, and I do think that we might see some really interesting like setups for it, if that makes sense. I don't really know what kind of comps exactly would work for it, but I feel like people will get creative in terms of making specific comps based around the artifact set, which is pretty interesting.
We'll also
Right.
discover
About
a
artifacts.
brand new
We'll move
artifact
on.
domain called the Lost Valley. Inside the domain, you'll discover a mysterious environment as boundless and majestic as the chasm itself. Completing the challenge in this domain will award travelers with artifacts from the Vermilion Hereafter.
Okay, last thing. Okay, I agree with the like 2,000 attack is double 1,000, but 3,000 isn't double of 2,000. But these are all like percent based, right? Like these are all. Well, yeah. If it was like flat attack buff, then that would be different. But I don't know.
And echoes of an offering artifact sets. And what would be a new area without some new story content?
Yay!
In addition to everything we've covered so far, a whole new storyline will be taking place down in the chasm.
It's gonna be cool.
Yes. With version 2.6,
I was able
the
to
new
redeem the codes
Archon
yesterday.
quest, Requiem of the Echoing Depths, will become available for travelers to continue their adventures. everyone who's been following the story of our favorite twins will definitely be excited for this one, me included. And if that isn't enough, the one and only Dainsliff will also be making another appearance during the story.
Oh, it's been a pretty long time since we've seen Dainsliff.
Yeah, totally. And in this storyline, travelers will be meeting up with Dainsliff in the dark depths of the chasm to investigate some ancient ruins together. Throughout the quest, we'll be learning a lot more about Conria as well as the Abyss. It will be a truly unforgettable adventure as we will uncover secrets of the past together.
So you're saying it'll be a bit of a cliffhanger?
Yeah, I mean, I think they only have the
And
codes up
in
for a short
addition
time
to-
because like they intend for people to redeem them as they watch the actual live stream. Most people don't do that. Most of them just like find them afterwards, but yeah.
The Archon quest and world quests,
You have to
there
be
are still
pretty quick
many
on those.
mysteries that remain hidden in the depths of the chasm. There will be much more for travelers to experience in the chasm with future version updates, so please look forward to that.
I know I will. But this seems like a pretty good time to pause for a moment and take in everything we've seen about version 2.6 so far.
Yeah, and get some Primo Gems.
Oh,
Yes.
agreed. Sounds good to me. Ready, everyone? Here you go.
Yes.
Welcome back, everyone.
Free
Next,
Xing
we'll
Qiao.
be introducing a new event for everyone called Hues of the Violet Garden.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. So, as we mentioned at the start of the program, there will be a festival taking place in Inazuma. The theme of this event goes hand in hand with the festival being organized by the Yashiro Commission and Yaimiko. With the festival focusing on culture and creativity, travelers
There's
will
a
not
free
only have
Xing Qiao.
the
Why'd they put
opportunity to meet
Albedo in the art
guests
and not
sailing from
Xing
other
Qiao?
nations, but also finally see some familiar faces again.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty interested to see what Yoimiya and Klee are up to. That seems like a pretty interesting combo.
Yeah, me too. I'm just excited to go around and see everybody.
How's
Yeah.
Ito doing? No.
What is he ever doing?
Well, throughout the event, we will be experiencing some interesting stories alongside those characters at the festival, and there may even be some unexpected characters making an appearance.
Nice.
So,
Damn. So we
travelers
could have
will
had
to
a
wait and see
Kazuha
who shows
rerun,
up
but they
this
just
time.
As we
decided they
progress
didn't want
through
to.
the storyline, we'll have the opportunity to enjoy a variety of Iridori Festival games. There are a total of 4 different kinds of event gameplay, so let's take a closer look.
First, we have the Moon and Stars Inscribe. Travelers will meet a bard from Mondstadt in
I think
search of inspiration
Dainsliff
among
will be
Inazuma's
playable,
unique
but not for a
landscapes.
while.
During the event, travelers can gain a poetic theme and take pictures based on the hints to submit to the commissioner. The more pictures we supply, the easier it will be for them to compose more lines of poetry. Travelers can then
Alright,
choose the lines they prefer and help
slipped my
complete
mind
the
that,
composition.
All right, sounds
Qiao and
easy
Albedo
enough.
made a
I'm
book
sure
together.
travelers can handle this one.
Oh, for sure. Experienced travelers who are familiar with the map and terrain will definitely be able to quickly find the best spots for photos.
Our next event gameplay will be a familiar one for our audience. It's Theater Mechanicus.
Because that's
I'm
a
sure
that's
many
a controversial
of you have already
one.
played this game, and this time around there will be some new twist to the game. Komakata is promoting the latest version of Theater Mechanicus, and in such a large international cultural event, there's been some innovations made to attract the attention of the organizers and visitors.
All right,
Sweet.
what you
In
got
the
for us?
all-new Theater Mechanicus Stage of Brilliance, each stage will have its own special stage features. Travelers will need to work these features into their strategy to swiftly clear each challenge.
Okay,
What's also
so far I'm
different
liking what
this
I'm
time
seeing.
around is that
The fact that there's the types of defenses that you can make is based on the stage. I actually quite like because I remember I don't remember on which version of it, but I would just run freeze. Only freeze, and it was kind of boring, to be honest, to just keep going like for the same defense style every time. So this is interesting.
Strategy to
I guess the controversial part of it is some people didn't think it was that fun, and also some people really didn't like the changes that they made for the rerun with the wish strips, I think they were called. I thought it was okay. I didn't really like it, I guess, but I like that they changed the event But I think these changes that they're showing here are a little
Swiftly
bit
clear
more
each
favorable.
challenge.
What's also different this time around is that travelers will need to equip wondrous sticks before entering each stage. This will be a real test for our ability to make combinations.
I like that as well. Like they added some customizability, and I guess, well, technically replayability factor, but nobody actually wants to replay the events. But I do think it's a little bit of a better take than the random strips from the last iteration.
Mode has also been streamlined to reduce the amount of time required to play. Upon entering a stage, travelers will find some mechanici that have already been placed. You may choose to modify or dismantle them, or build more mechanici around them to create optimum combinations that will swiftly handle enemies coming your way.
Cool. Our third event mode is called Clash of Lone Blades, which is an all-new challenge centered around sword fighting.
Ooh.
After unlocking this game mode, a
Interesting.
new duel against a swordmaster with unique abilities will unlock each day. During the challenge, players will control the traveler and will be unable to use their elemental skill and elemental burst, but instead can use an all-new parry mechanic.
Oh,
Performing a
okay.
parry will allow you to take a defensive stance and reduce
That's
incoming
cool.
damage. Travelers may focus and master the timing to perform a perfect parry.
It doesn't look
which
that
will
difficult,
give you the upper
but
hand in the challenge.
that's cool.
Cool.
Sounds pretty challenging.
I was about to say, if it was just like 1v1ing
It's
with no
also
abilities,
worth
it would be
mentioning
pretty
that our
whack.
final and strongest opponent for this challenge happens to be someone who had no choice but to join the competition due to difficult financial circumstances. It turns out they are just an average store owner with their hearts set on winning that prize money. Who would have guessed you'd find such tough opponents from just in town? Travelers should get ready to take on opponents in one-on-one duels.
Yeah, well, I think they put
And
only the traveler
last
because
but
they
not
added that,
least,
you know,
we have an
special parry
Ikebana
animation,
event called
and they
the
want to do
Floral
that for every
Courtyard.
character.
In this event, travelers will need to follow a florist's themes to create a specific floral courtyard.
A courtyard is
that's pretty
comprised
cool.
of different parts, with each part having different materials to choose from. After completing
kinda
the theme,
similar to the,
travelers may actually use the courtyard they
drinking
receive and
event.
place it in the Serenity Pot. Ikebana is an art form, so when travelers are creating a floral courtyard, they need to incorporate their own interpretation of beauty.
So what you're saying is, if your courtyard is looking ugly, then you're probably doing it wrong.
I see you. Oh, speaking of Ikebana, Ayaka is the sponsor behind the Ikebana event. You know, Ayaka's very skilled at Ikebana.
Of course, he is.
You know, she invests in the promotion of this event every year, and that it's one of her greatest joys.
Yep, that sounds like Ayaka.
I don't think the
that's about all
1v1
we
would have
can
made
share
for
about
good
this event for
PvP.
now.
I mean, the whole point
After
of the parry is like the enemies are going to have pretty telegraphed attacks for you to counter. But that wouldn't exactly work if you're playing against another player.
Hating
That's like the same fast attack animations as you.
All 4 of these special event game modes and reaching certain criteria, travelers will be able to invite Shincho to join their team for free. So, don't forget to try out all the events.
Yeah, maybe you'll find a new favorite.
Yeah, give them a shot. Everyone should be sure to have a good look around the festival. The streets of Rito will be specially decorated throughout the Iridori Festival.
I'm
so
excited to
everyone
see
can enjoy the
the
lively and
see the decorations.
exciting atmosphere.
That's right. This is one festival you won't want to miss.
Oh no.
I won't. Version 2.6 will also be featuring an event for travelers who enjoy spending time in
certain
the
lady
kitchen.
from Sumeru.
The event is called Spices from the West. In this
I don't
event,
imagine
a
we'll get that
person
much
from
lore,
Sumeru
but
is visiting to do research
probably
on
a
seasonings.
few hints.
She hopes to find someone who can help her conduct her research by making seasonings according to recipes and taste test dishes
we get at least
using
one per
these
patch.
seasonings.
You know, if there's food involved, I'm sure Paimon won't be far off.
It's me, Paimon, and I'm hungry!
Oh no!
New seasoning recipes will gradually unlock over the course of the event, and all the recipes will be available before the event ends. When you begin making the seasonings, the needle on the slider will move back and forth from edge to edge. Follow the instructions given on the recipe and press the button as the needle points to the corresponding ingredient to add them to the pot. And just as a reminder to everyone, there is a limit to the amount of mistakes you can make while creating a seasoning, so be sure to make the best of each chance with as little mistakes as possible. Otherwise, you'll have to start over again. Add the correct number of ingredients before you use up all your attempts, and you will succeed.
So, Zach,
Yeah.
what you're saying is for this event,
I'm saying all
pressure
electrons too.
cooker is on.
I mean, it only gives slight
have to,
boost
I'm
to your character. So
sorry.
it's really just like whatever
Gosh,
characters
good,
you
but it
enjoy.
also
You
hurt.
just want to invest in, you know.
That was, that was quite fire, as they say.
Oh, please,
no.
help me.
But
Okay.
seriously, like, gosh, this looks like we'll need little hand-eye coordination for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
The heat is on.
Oh, no.
I mean, if you don't like these
When
kinds of
did I
events,
start?
just don't play them.
Guys. So, by adding seasonings, you created 2 delicious dishes, you can obtain fragrant dishes. Travelers may invite characters to taste test the fragrant dishes in their Serenity Pod to increase their companionship XP. Just keep in mind that the character's personal preferences also vary.
Okay.
That's right. It'll be the perfect opportunity to test how well travelers really know their characters.
That's cool that you can.
Do a little study.
I'm guessing this is event only, but it's cool that they're
In version 2.6,
allowing you to
we will
get
be receiving a new
companion
challenge event
XP that
called
way.
Vibro Crystal Research. We find a researcher from Fontaine on the outskirts of the chasm studying the harmonic motion transmitted between gems known as vibro crystals. If we connect transmitter and receiver crystals and attempt to produce various effects, then we can defeat the enemies and obtain great rewards.
In case that's a little confusing, why don't you explain what the transmitter and receiver crystals are first and what kind of effects the reactions can make?
Oh, right. Sure thing. So, after the player configures their own vibro crystal setup, they will obtain different combat buffs.
Okay.
Transmitter crystals govern the triggers for the buff effects, and receiver crystals will trigger the buffs once the conditions are met.
Oh.
This all sounds very scientific.
With these kinds of events, I kind of just
Did you
like
pull that out of your sleeve
slap
again?
on
Still
like,
has boba?
yeah,
I always
these things
have
look good.
boba.
I'll just put them on,
Why aren't
and
you
usually they're
sharing?
not hard enough
Because this is my
to make
boba.
it matter.
You can still share.
We'll see.
Oh, please, with your sister.
Okay,
Please.
let's get back to it.
Okay.
So, each challenge is split into 2 battles, which will require travelers to compose 2 teams for the challenge, as well as different vibro crystal setups. Of course, the game will also provide some trial characters to help everyone complete the challenge. Defeating enemies will award points, and travelers will be given an insignia based on their score. It's gonna be awesome, so be sure to give it a shot.
Yeah, sounds great.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. In the new version, travelers will be receiving a commission from an Inazuman
Ooh, what
artist.
is this?
She'll ask us to use the camera to take pictures of scenery in different nations as inspiration for her illustrations.
Seems like the traveler has literally gained
Wait,
the
is this-
trust of people everywhere.
Isn't there
That just means they're gonna be
a
busy
part of the
for a
festival
very,
that's like
very
the same
long
thing?
time.
I thought
Oh, hey,
there was
right.
already an
In the
event
photo
for taking
notes, we'll be
pictures.
able to see comments from the artist and understand her requirements to complete the photo.
Oh, capturing landscapes for inspiration.
Yeah, the previous one was
Sounds
a lot like
pretty
Kakunin
elegant.
Iki.
And you would know
There's
about
not that
being
much they can do
elegant.
to innovate on
Duh.
Genshin's basic combat,
This
to be
event will
honest.
definitely be on the more relaxing side of things. What could be better than exploring and earning Primo Gems?
Oh, yeah. And
That's
travelers
pretty cool,
will
I think.
definitely find a ton of great
there are
photo spots to remember in the
a little more-
process.
And
few more conditions than just
finally,
straight up taking
in
the
addition
picture.
to all the events we've already mentioned, Leyline Overflow will be returning once again for version 2.6.
Nice.
Travelers can watch for future announcements for more details. You definitely don't want to miss the chance to get some more Mora and character EXP materials.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. All right. I think that just about does it for all the events we have coming our way in version 2.6. Next, let's talk about some system updates and optimizations
Yes,
to
my
the
favorite
game.
part of every
First,
live stream.
We have an optimization to the game's mobile version. After the update, travelers will be able to tap and hold on the icons of the characters in their party to quickly bring up the party setup menu.
Hey, I don't play that much on
Nice.
mobile.
So it'll be way easier for the mobile
I do on
players to
occasion,
open up their
but
party setup and
it's a
do
nice
some
change.
changes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, also, there will be multiple improvements coming to the tutorials archive system, making it easier for travelers to reference.
Oh, cool.
First, the tutorial icon will always stick next to the mini-map on the upper left for new players.
Can
Make
they
it easier to access the
announce
tutorials archive.
120 frames per second
Plus,
for PC,
players will be
please?
able to quickly
I don't
locate the
think it's gonna
tutorials
happen,
they viewed
but-
recently, and the system will even remember where in the tutorial you last left off. Finally, in the Living Beings archive, the tutorial button will be adjusted to a more obvious location.
That all sounds pretty handy.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And last but certainly not least, during version 2.6, Genshin Impact will be releasing the second OST album for the Inazuma region, Islands of the Lost and Forgotten.
Yes.
The album
love
will be
more
comprised of a
music as
total of
always.
3 discs featuring music from Seirai Island, Watatsumi Island,
No, PC is
Tsurumi
capped at
Island,
60
and
FPS, man.
Enkanomiya, as well as some epic combat music.
Oh, I can't wait. I hope everyone will enjoy listening to that gorgeous music.
I know I will.
Because I don't remember what they did last time, but I remember usually when they announce like quality of life updates, they're pretty good. Okay, not too much left. Yeah, like having a redeploy for not commissions, the expeditions. Like obviously it's like takes 3 seconds of my day every day, so it's not really a huge deal, but it is just an annoying inconvenience that does feel like it doesn't need to be there, you know. Co-produced by Sony Music Entertainment Japan. I didn't know that, but that's pretty cool. And I'm guessing they don't really have much else to show us, but we'll see what else they have to say.
Well, guys, I hate to say it, but I'm out of boba. Oh, and we've come to the end of the version 2.6 special program.
No.
What? I was
I
just gonna
know.
ask you for some boba.
Sorry, all gone.
I thought you kept so many in your sleeve. What
Now
happened to
they're all
all
in
of
my-
them?
They're in my tummy.
Oh, you could have shared. But as Ayako would say,
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
I know, right? But hey, it won't be that long before the next version drops.
that's right.
True.
So, I'm really excited for everything. I'm excited for everybody to meet Ayato. I'm really excited to explore the Spooky Chasm. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff coming out in this version.
Yeah, I'm also, of course, looking forward to Ayato. I finally get to meet my brother, which is super
I think
exciting
I'm gonna
for
go back
me.
and look at Ayato Skip one last time after this.
Also, I'm really looking forward to the soundtrack just because, man, the music in this game is so good. I just, it'll be cool getting to, just chill out and listen to it. And, oh, man, I just can't wait.
Yeah.
You guys gotta be on
And
top of
not
getting
only
those
am I
codes.
excited for the chasm area,
300
but
Primo
also
Gems
the
is,
story. I'm curious to see what
Well, I guess in the
Dainsleif
grand
is
scheme of
doing
things, it's
back
less than 2
and
wishes, so
how,
it's not that much. But
the traveler will
it's
interact
like
with him.
5
and
days of
also,
dailies. So
you guys rock the
gotta
special
keep an
program.
eye
It's
out
been
for
so
that.
much fun doing this with you.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
It was super fun.
Yeah. So the new version will be landing on March 30th.
March 30th.
Be sure to mark your
Okay.
calendars and be ready to play.
And we hope everyone will enjoy all that 2.6 has to offer.
I look forward to seeing everyone enjoy the festival in Inazuma.
Yeah. And just a reminder, travelers can keep an eye out for future official announcements for more information on the coming version. All right, well, that's it for us today.
If I had to guess,
Thanks, everybody,
I would
and
think
see
the
ya
chibi
in-game.
characters
Thanks,
are
guys.
See ya. Bye.
edited in post.
That's gonna be so exciting. If you're looking
Mental burn comes Hydrovision. In combat, Ayato can unleash large AoE damage in a short amount of time.
I did like that
and is
his,
capable
in
of
his
increasing the
attack
effects of his
animation, he
team's
hits with
normal
the
attacks.
hilt of his sword.
After
That's
using
pretty
his elemental
neat.
skill, Kamisato Art Kyoka, Ayato shifts positions to enter the Takimeguri Kanka state and leaves a watery illusion at his original location. The watery illusion can explode, dealing AoE hydro damage.
Okay,
In
that
the Takemekuri Kanka state,
I feel like the
Ayato's
illusion
normal
has
attacks become
pretty
Shunsuken,
tiny range
which are
compared
like
to his
quick,
actual
watery
attacks.
blades capable of dealing AoE hydro damage. After a Shunsuken attack hits an opponent, it will grant Ayato the Namisen effect, increasing the damage dealt by Shunsuken based on Ayato's current max HP. The Takemekuri Kanka state will be cleared when Ayato leaves the field or when he uses his elemental skill
Yeah,
again.
I pull for. I
So
just try to get
sounds
one
like
copy
we
of
better
every
be careful
character.
if we don't want to accidentally cancel a state.
Exactly. Next, he has a passive talent, Kamisato Art Mine wo Matoishi Kiyotaki, which means lucid rapid spiraling the summit, in case you were wondering. With this talent, when Ayato uses his elemental skill and when the water illusion explodes, he will gain a set amount of Namisen stacks. Ayato's elemental burst, Kamisato Art Suiyu, will unveil a garden of purity in which bloom water blades will rain down and attack opponents within its AoE.
Ooh, sounds pretty.
Gorgeous. This will increase the normal attack damage of characters within that AoE. After unlocking another passive talent, Kamisato Art Michiyuku Hagetsu, if Ayato is not on the field and his energy is low, he will regenerate a set amount of energy.
Okay. I do think his kit seems pretty cohesive, and so far the only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is the HP scaling, but I'll reserve final judgments until he actually comes out and I have some time to use him. Yeah, I mean, we saw in Barbara's Hangout quest that plastic fast food cups exist in the world, but we just don't really see them a lot. So the fact that he pulls out a Bobo cup and it has the plastic covering that you stab the straw through is a little jarring, but I mean, it's a fictional game. They can put in whatever they want. Okay. Well, I was really only planning to watch the live stream today. Okay. Confession time. I have not actually played Genshin in the past month. I've been doing my dailies. Of course, you got to do your dailies, but I haven't played any of the new events actually. So I actually have today and tomorrow left to do them. I haven't done Ryan's story quest. I haven't done Yai's story quest. I've just been a little bit. It's like a mixture of being busy, having a really terrible sleep schedule. I'm moving out soon, so I've been trying to get my preparations all done for that. So that's why there's been a little bit of a lack of videos lately, and I also haven't been playing a whole lot of Genshin. So I think tomorrow I might just end up doing a long stream where I play through all of those. Yeah, because I have heard really good things about Raiden's Story Quest, so I do want to play it. Yeah, I am going to be, well, okay, so I've mentioned this a few times, but I've been on an internship full-time since September, and that's about to end. So now I'm going to be moving into college. I was supposed to 2 years ago, but I didn't because of COVID. But yeah, so that's been one of the factors contributing to how stressed I've been lately. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. But one last thing that I actually do have to show, should be pretty cool, is I got this in the mail recently. I don't remember when I ordered it, but this is a Genshin art book. I'm fairly certain it's officially licensed. I don't really know what to expect. I kind of just saw it. It was $70, and I was like, yeah, I'll get it. Why not, right? The packaging said fragile, and it has hella wrapping on it, but I don't really know what to expect either, because I don't think there were that many pictures of it when I actually bought it, showing what would be inside, you know? This thing is hefty. It's quite thick. I didn't know this game had that much art in it, to be honest. I mean, I think I did see that it includes the birthday arts and all that kind of stuff. Okay, well, as I try to open this, you see the art on the back is very nice. It's hard with the light. Hold on, can I? It's Child. I don't know whose signature that is, but it says Tartaglia, so. Oh, it's okay. It's wrapped in some kind of hard plastic casing. Wow, this is this is a lot more fancier than I expected. I thought I was just getting a book. Okay, unfortunately I can't read what this says, but there's that logo on the front. It also came with, okay, so it has the anniversary art as a postcard, and yeah, this was $70 plus shipping, I think. Okay, I don't know if I want to open this, but it does just seem to be like a cardboard thing. His art is really sick, though. I like the big jacket. And then we have the book itself. It says volume 1, so maybe we're getting more later, but the cover art is just like from the end of the story, like, you know, chapter preview. Okay, I guess it is officially licensed, so okay, now I have to open this up. They really put a lot of effort into packaging all this. Oh right, Shikishi board. Forgot the term for it, but that I do believe that is accurate. Okay, there we go. Ooh, the texture of the cover is quite nice. It's like I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know if you probably can't see it. I don't know how am I gonna, okay, I guess I'm gonna do something like this. Like I feel like I'm a elementary school teacher reading a book to the class right now. Okay, so we got the anniversary art, the Golden Apple Archipelago art. Wait, did these come out? Oh, okay. It folds out like this. That makes sense. I was wondering, it was like, this is only 1/3 of the art, and then the other side is like, this is very confusing layout, but it is pretty cool. Okay, hold on. Let me play some music so it's not silent. I don't know what website I got this from, so I'm assuming if you just look up Genshin art book, it'll come up. Let's go. Okay. Again, this is gonna be very interesting to try and display. I don't know if I want to go through all these because there's a lot of pages here. Okay, this is chapter. It says chapters 1, 2, and 3. I don't know what the names of the chapters are though. Okay, here we have the official, I guess, character portrait arts. I'm guessing they're gonna have one for each character. Yeah, they do. Okay, I'll try to flip through them kind of quickly. Yeah, okay, so it has their birthdays, their elements, I guess their region of origin. It's times like these where I wish I could read Chinese, but unfortunately I cannot. I'm interested to see how far this goes up to though, because I don't imagine this will have many, if any, Inazuma characters. I'm guessing, I guess that's what volume 2 would be, right? This paper is very high quality though, I'm quite impressed. And also the print quality is like really, really good. Oh, we do have Kazuha, so I'm guess it's probably up until before 2.0. Okay, so that's it for the characters. Okay, I guess this is where they're having like all the promotional art and stuff that they had for the game. Some of these came out before the game was released. Yeah, I remember seeing these. These were like right before the game came out, I believe. This was the first image that they had on the launcher. Takes me quite back. This one, I had this as my wallpaper for quite a while. It's very nice, of Jean and Duluc. Okay, this is the same as the cover art. This is like the main promotional art when the game first came out. Reconciled Stars, fan favorite event. Okay, I'm probably gonna be one for each of the main events of each update. Yep. Okay, let's skip ahead. Okay, so like all these other, wait, actually no, this one was the update R2. I thought they just threw in Eula for fun, but I don't think I've seen this one. This one's pretty nice. I think this was like for a follower milestone on one of their social medias. I don't think we've actually gotten a Barbara Shinyan crossover in game yet, but that would be cool if they had some kind of song together, even if it was for like maybe just a promotion and not actually in the game. So the unfortunate thing is when you have a game that's in multiple languages, Yunjin is a rare exception where they just had the song in Chinese, but you know, typically having multiple languages makes things a little bit more difficult when it comes to music. Oh yeah, I guess they do have the same English voice, so the person might just be duetting with themselves. Oh, actually, okay. There's a little text down here that says like where it's from, and I think this one is from Fischl's promotional video pretty early on. I don't remember where I bought this, but it's just look up Genshin Art Book Volume 1, and it probably will come up. I pre-ordered this like a couple months ago though, so it might be hard to find. Okay, and I'm guessing these are just stills from the different trailers and stuff. Yeah, like we just have a bunch of stills from Klee's trailer. I like this one a lot. Okay, I want to see if there's any like actual concept art, because most of these are stuff that like I've already seen. I mean, it's nice to have, of course, but okay, chapter 3. This is like the promotional stuff that they put on Twitter before the game came out. So like here's I guess New Year's Ayaka. She wasn't released as a playable character like until a year after this art was released. We have Lantern Right with Lumine and Ether. Wait. They went hard drawing Ether's abs in this one. It's hard to see because I wish the light wasn't so bright, but you can see it a little bit. No, this is a Chinese release. I don't think usually with this kind of merch they don't make English releases just because like it would be up to the publishing company to translate it, so they just don't really want to, I guess. Here's another New Year's art with Ayaka. Lantern Right, I think. No, it says New Year's 2021, I believe. This one. These are all for like various holidays, but I don't know which ones they were. Well, I got it shipped from China, so I'm guessing you could probably try to get it anywhere. I don't think I've seen this one before. This one has a very anime style to it. My two favorite boys. Oh, yeah, it's funny how this character's here, and we have yet to see her in the game. I believe her name is Yao Yao. This is from 2020. This character's been missing for 2 whole years now. We have our Valentine's Day art. More Valentine's Day art. Oh, the White Day art. I don't know if you guys saw the White Day art on the Twitter for this year. Was pretty nice looking. I don't know what these are from, but oh wait, is she supposed to be? If she's Dendro, that makes sense. That why she's in the game makes sense. Makes sense. I don't know. I can't tell what Paimon is eating, like a globe, but it's like a cake. I guess not. I don't know whether there's a crying slime inside of it. That it's a little bit concerning. These are birthday art. Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell. And I think there's oh no, there's more. No, it's more the same. Oh, okay, this one is definitely okay. I guess these are all birthday arts because I remember this bit was definitely a birthday art. This Chi-Chi one is really cute. Yeah, I guess that is it. So, not really concept art, but it's basically just all of the game's official art, but like in a really nice presentation. Yeah. So this is gonna go nice on my wall. I don't. I mean, I don't know. It's more just nice to have. It's not really like I'm gonna look at it that often, you know. I would have really liked to have seen concept art though if they did include it. Just because, yeah, like seeing old character designs, seeing stuff that didn't quite make it to the final game, that would have been cool. But it is what it is. Okay, put the rest of this back in. I do have some more merch on the way. Like the Aether and Lumine Nendoroids I pre-ordered a few months back, but I'm pretty sure they only like they're made to order, and then they also make a few more after you know, for post sale. But those I don't think come out until September, so I'm waiting quite a while for those. And the Venti one, his pre-order just got put up recently, and his doesn't come out until November, so quite a ways away from those. I also got the Genshin concert box, which includes some I don't know, I don't remember exactly what it includes, but one of the big things is that it includes sheet music for some of the songs that they played, which is really interesting. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those, to be honest, because I don't really have a whole band that I could just call up and be like, yo, let's play this music. But that again, it's like a collection thing. It's just nice to have, Yeah. So I think it's gonna be it for today. I don't want to promise anything because every time I'm on stream and I say like, oh, this video is coming soon, or I'm gonna do this thing, usually I don't follow through with them. But I do need to play the Genshin events that are currently in the game, and I have 1 to 2 days left, so that's probably gonna end up happening tomorrow. I'll probably stream and me playing those. I am working on a video. I had a bit of a writer's block for a while. There's nothing new that I tend to rewrite my scripts like from the start whenever I have a video that I'm not happy with, just because I'd rather not post something than post a video that I'm unhappy with. So an interesting video should be coming pretty soon. It's about new weapon types. It's something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, but I just haven't really found the right way to articulate what I want to say and present it in a way that I felt would be entertaining. My Scaramouche cosplay, I thought I told you guys this, but I only did the hat. I really didn't intend to buy the actual costume because it's like $100, right? It's $100 to get it shipped, or $100 plus shipping, and it might not even fit me, and I'm probably only gonna wear it one time, right? So I just feel like it's just not worth it. Do I plan on doing Yamiko design? Do you mean like visual design? Probably not. I mean, obviously a lot of her inspirations come from like Shrine Maidens and Shrine Mikos, but I feel like there's not enough for me to say to make a full video on. So guys, I already did my Scaramouche cosplay video. All right, that project is over. The project is done. That took up like a month of my life, and I'm not looking back, right? So yep, okay, that video probably will end up coming out early next week, since I'm not confident in my ability to get it done this weekend. I will try to get at least a few videos out by the end of this month, because like, I'm okay with taking a break, but I think taking a whole month off of not posting is a little bit too much for me. And once I move out at the end of next week, hopefully I will have more time to work on videos, because I will not be working full time anymore. So well, okay, right now the hat is on the floor in my room because I did put it on a table, but the table wasn't big enough, so it kind of fell apart. Yeah, guys, I don't think another cosplay is in the works for a while. I just if I want to do a cosplay, I want it to be good, but I don't exactly know how I could do that, so it's probably not happening. It's probably not happening. All right, well, for real this time, that's about it. Thank you guys all for coming out to watch with me and talk with me. Yeah, the Scaramouche hat will probably go on the wall if I figure out the stability issues, the structural integrity issues, if you will. And guys, stop suggesting cosplays. I'm not cosplaying. All right, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I hope you all have a good one, and thank you for the kind words, everyone. Have a good rest of your day / night wherever you are, and goodbye.